guys, I'm the Canadia Reviewer doing a new video for you guys, and this time it's for Halloween. Now you're probably wondering, what's Halloween? Like, you should probably figure it out by now. Well, with that being said, let's do a little Halloween special video review on a very Halloween-esque type figure. Now, I don't really have a lot of Halloween-esque type figures, so I'm doing one in Halloween spooky colors, including orange and black. This is a review of Transformers Constructbots Dead End. Ooh, not Constructbots. And here's Dead End in his alt mode, and as you can see, he works as well as my last trick-or-treat adventure. Okay, let me see what I got this year. Oh my god! Q-tips. And they're used! So basically, if you don't get what I meant, it doesn't really work. I do like the front of the nose cone type thing going on with this. It's kind of got like a dragster effect to it, and I really do like that idea. I know a lot of people might not like that idea, but I kind of like that Constructbots is doing something a little bit different for their lineup. But the major problem that I have with this is if I take off the swords, which, by the way, I can't find the purple Decepticon logo right now, but it's basically the same Decepticon logos we've been getting, except it's all purple. The reason why this just doesn't work is because you kind of have to untab a lot of things to really get this fit for the alt mode. Now, I got it in pretty well right now, but it's kind of ironic how I can't really push the chest all the way down because I kind of have to have this orange slip inside of his chest to really get it into alt mode, and I kind of have to lift this piece up from its peg to be able to get the feet out of the way. So it just doesn't work. The colors I don't necessarily mind, but I wish there was more black into this, or, you know, just some of the pieces were actually painted. I know Lego doesn't generally do that, and I get what they're getting inspired with, whatever. But really, it just doesn't add a lot of detail. And with the Constructbot line, you kind of feel restricted to do whatever. And especially with all this, with everything getting in the way, it doesn't feel like you can actually build whatever your imagination amounts to, because this is a prime example. Not everything goes together right. And it's kind of weird that that's all in a set. Now, that might just be mine, and I might have something wrong, but I have a couple of other Constructbots, and I've been transforming them quite well since I got them, and this one has got me, you know, the bad time with this. So yeah, this alt mode works as well as Poutine's Halloween costume, which is a ghost. Ooh! Ooh! Poutine, where's my sock? With that being said, let's go on to the robot mode. Actually, before we go on to robot mode, you can plug the tires right on the front here, and you can have that effect. Unfortunately, the feet are in the way. I guess you can untab them or something like that. You can do whatever you want, but once you get the feet out of the way, I like that look. It's Constructbots! Plugging and unplugging is as simple as ABFW. Transform! Please buy me. No. Please, I'm at a low price. I'm not interested. Pretty, please. I don't care, dude. Back away. She comes free. What the hell are you doing? I told you already. I'm not interested. But for the low price. How much? I'm only $10. Screw this, I'm playing Five Nights at Freddy's! And he was dead end in his alt mode, and as you can see, he's got wacky color scheme stuff going on, and it just doesn't work. With the Transformers Prime model, he had some dark colors to go with this, but this guy just is covered in bright colors. Don't get me wrong, I do see some black in this figure, but most of the armor kind of covers that, and it just doesn't look right to me. I'm not into it. I know they're bright green and it's kind of a weird color, but at least it resembles to Transformers Prime, and just look at the swords, they're beautiful. You can even store the weapons on the back. You believe in magic! Now, with that said, this guy does retain some of the problems of the original Constructbots. Like, for example, you know, I don't like how some of these parts clip into place. His ball joints feel a little too tight, to the point where the joints feel like they're gonna snap if I rotate them too much. And, of course, his head feels like it's going to snap off the little neck piece, which I feel that if that were to break, I'm going to cry like a little bitch, and it's just going to be very upsetting, and I'm going to feel like a child and not like an adult, like I should. Happy Halloween! Seriously, just look at the color scheme. It really doesn't work. Yeah, but I mean, he does have a pretty cool face. I really do like the style of that. I love the swords, of course. The coloring is not too bad. I get where it's coming from, and I'm not gonna say it doesn't work for this figure, but it is a little plain, and I wish there was more detail. But, shin, 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 shin. So anyways, that's pretty much it. Let's go to my overall review. So overall, would I recommend Transformers Constructbots Dead End? Nope, not really. It's sad because this figure actually does use a lot of different parts from different Transformers, which is a really cool idea, and really gives us the idea that you can swap parts. Unfortunately, though, with this figure, the parts just kind of clash to each other, and they don't really work to make a nice looking car. I'm fine with the huge nose cone on a car idea. I mean, that's not the huge problem. But the entire figure doesn't really work in alt mode. Robot mode, it looks fine. Alt mode is just another story. This figure was like 10 bucks. I think you can use, you know, 10 bucks on something else, honestly. Not really the best looking figure, honestly. I'm not a huge fan of the colors. I mean, I do like the idea of the colors, don't get me wrong, but it just doesn't work right because it's too bright. It doesn't really show a lot of the detail, and it just kind of fades into, like, duh. So yeah, not really the figure that I would highly recommend, which is unfortunate because I thought that I would. Again, the alt mode looks great. I love the swords, but the alt mode just kind of ruins it for me. Anyways, that's pretty much it. I'm the Canadia reviewer. Have a happy Halloween, and I'll see you guys next time. We can't get a jump scare because they're not scary anymore, and I just don't care.